Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Jaime, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make $100 a day with social media marketing agency as a complete beginner. I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step guide on how to actually get there in a very methodical and mathematical way. By the end of this, it's going to be insanely clear for you how to actually get to that $100 a day with your social media marketing agency. And so without further ado, let's get right into it. And I've got a few notes right here on my computer. I'm going to be walking you through the math and the calculation that I've done and that I've put together for you guys. And so the first thing that we need to do is obviously reach out to business owners, right? And so first things first, you've gone ahead and picked your niche. Maybe your niche is fitness in the e-com space. And then you've gone ahead and picked your service. Maybe your service is Facebook ads. After that, you've probably gone ahead and put together your business mission. So what is it that you actually help them do? And what is the outcome that they're looking for? For example, it could be we help fitness brands double their sales online using the power of Facebook ads or something like that, right? So that is your business mission. And the next thing you've gone ahead and done is you picked your outreach methods. And here is where we come in. Here's where I'm going to be showing you how to actually get to that $100 a day mark. And let's say that you know one of those outreach methods and that I personally recommend you always have, and in my opinion, along with LinkedIn, is really the bread and butter of any outreach strategy, and that is cold email. And so what you're going to do now is you're going to set a benchmark of sending 200 emails a day. Now, that is not an absurd amount. It's not an easy task, right? But look, if you're looking for a way to make money online very easily and just get rich very quick, this channel is probably not for you, right? I'm going to be showing you how to actually get there to that $100 a day mark, how it's actually very achievable to do and the math behind it, but it's certainly not going to be this easy thing that you just wake up and all of a sudden $100 a day is just coming in pretty much on autopilot to your bank, okay? So that is that. You've gone ahead and picked email. You've gone ahead and sent out 200 emails to qualified business owners in your niche. Now, little note on here, I will make sure that you have good deliverability for your email. Just make sure that your emails are landing on their inbox and not their spam folder. But let's just assume that you have a very conservative 50% open rate, okay, which is pretty conservative, especially in the e-com space, okay? So let's just say that you have a 50% open rate. That is the total of 100 emails that have been opened on a daily basis by business owners who are in your niche. You know, decent email copy and a decent headline, and most importantly, a good call to action. For example, a no obligation call, right, with you, where you cover X, Y, and Z, and making it very clear for them that they're not going to waste their time. Let's just go ahead and say that you've sparked their interest and 10% of those people are going to go ahead and reply to your email. Okay, so that would be a total of 10 emails. Now, the next thing is let's go ahead and be conservative again. And let's say that out of the 10% that reply, so 10 emails back, you get from 200 emails sent. And let's go ahead and say that, you know, you reply with, for example, Loom or something like that, that actually adds massive value. And it's very clear that you are valuable and that you are not going to waste their time. Let's be conservative and let's say that 10 to 20% actually book in a call with you. Okay, so that would be 1 to 2 appointments booked from 200 emails sent on a daily basis, which actually comes out to be a 1% booking rate. Okay, so now we've talked about the actual outreach. The next phase is the meeting. Okay, so let's just assume that 10% of those people don't show up. Make sure, by the way, make sure that you have reminders in place with whatever scheduling software you are using. You can find the one I recommend in the description down below. Let's just say that 10% don't show up. Now, let's just say that 40% aren't qualified or they just can't afford your services, okay? Which is a pretty high number, but let's just say that, you know, let's just be conservative. I want to be very conservative. One of the things you guys might know about me is that I don't like to be this, you know, very overly optimistic and, you know, sell you this dream, okay? So but let's just be very conservative and let's just say that 40% of those people are not qualified. The next thing we're going to assume is that your close rate is not going to be the best close rate, you know, just yet, simply because, you know, if you guys, for example, have seen my first client signing, it wasn't great, right? And so sales is one of those things that, yes, you can get a lot of training, you can get a lot of, you know, techniques down, etc., but it also comes down to a lot of practice. And so that is why I told you guys, you need to have a predictable stream of meetings being booked, ideally completely on autopilot, like is the case for my agency, where I booked, for example, 111 meetings the previous month. But let's just say that your close rate is not great. And so we are only going to be closing at the end of the day, we're only going to be closing 5% of all the meetings that we land, simply because of the show up rates, simply because the close rate is not great. 40% to be precise are not going to be qualified. So now we know that we are going to be closing 5% of all those meetings that we land. So now bringing everything full circle and bringing everything together, we have sent 200 emails on a daily basis. And let's just say that we are consistent. And let's just say that we do that every single day of the month. So that would be 4,000 emails per month. You're probably not sending out emails on weekends. Now, with the 1% booking rate that I told you guys about and that we calculated, that would be 40 appointments booked for each month. which is a pretty good number. It's a solid number. It's a number that you guys should be aiming for. 30-40 millions per month is just a really good number that you guys should aim for. And if you have below 20 millions or even 50 millions, that is a very low number. It's going to be quite hard to scale an agency without booking meetings predictably. Okay, so we've got 40 appointments per month, and then we've got a 5% close rate, which means you're signing 2 deals every single month. Okay, you're signing 2 deals every single month by sending 200 emails every single day, and with the data that I gave you guys. Okay, now let's just assume, again, being conservative, let's just assume that the average deal is going to be $1,500 a month. I would say, I'm just, completely just taking a look at the data for my mentorship students, etc., etc. I would say that the average retainer is around 2K, 2.1, 2.2, 2.5 even. But let's just be conservative again, and let's just say that you close them for $1,500 a month. That would come out to be $3,000 that single month. Okay, which comes out to be roughly $100 a day. And so that is how you get to $100 a day with your social media marketing agency using this process and method that I showed you, right? And hopefully you guys can see that this is not me pulling out numbers out of nowhere, right? These are very conservative numbers and numbers that you can aim for, okay? And that you should aim for. Now, let's just say that you have a retention rate of 7 to 8 months. And one of the things that you guys will realize about me is that I'm completely obsessed with client experience and just providing incredible reporting and communication and results for my clients, right? So my average retention rate is 14 months. I've said that in previous videos. I'm gonna keep bragging about it, but let's just say that you have a retention rate of 7 to 8 months, okay? So that would be 24,000 in the bag with this 2 deals, and by sending out 200 emails a day. And not only that, but when you have a good retention rate, you are building client on top of client, and that is how you wanna build an agency. And so I really hope you guys can see just how doable this is if you actually put in the work, if you actually not just send out a bunch of emails, but you actually take a look at the data that's coming back, iterate, ideally even improve these numbers that I gave you guys, because it's not set on stone. It's something that can definitely be improved. It's definitely very conservative numbers. These numbers are for complete beginners who are just getting started. If you've already been running your agency for a while, you've been doing outreach for a while now, these numbers are quite conservative, and I'm hoping you're taking a look at the data, seeing what's coming back, iterating according to feedback, and then making those email copies and those headlines and that call to action very, very strong. But hopefully this excites you guys, and hopefully you guys can see just the insane potential and the power of SMMA. Simply because I feel like the numbers aren't really broken down very often in the space, and hopefully you guys can see with this kind of maths approach. Hopefully it wasn't too intense. I don't think it was, but you guys can clearly see that this is a very doable goal. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a big thumbs up. YouTube just loves when that thing turns blue, and so I'd really appreciate it. Also, leave down below any comments, any questions you may have on this video, and let me know what are some of the videos that you'd like to see next. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, there's so much content on entrepreneurship and a 360 approach to SMMA with a specific focus on sales and outreach and e-commerce. And so if you don't want to miss that out, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell icon so you don't miss any videos, because I'm going to be uploading 4 to 5 times a week. And the final thing is, if you want to get a bit more information on how to start your social media marketing agency, I've got a free masterclass. This is not a typical masterclass where there's a big paywall at the end. There's actually nothing for sale, and just the feedback that I've been getting on this masterclass, insane. People literally taking this stuff and applying it to get incredible results with their agency and sign more clients. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and check out the link in bio. And as always, guys, hope everything's going well in your agency journey, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.